The war between FIDE and freestyle chess has taken a huge turn. And this development has potentially seen the chess division being stalled. Because for close to a month, we have been seeing a bitter exchange between freestyle chess and FIDE. And the future of the sport was at stake here. But yesterday, FIDE released a tweet which was massive when it comes to the development of the sport, because FIDE tweeted, today, February 4, the organizers of the Freestyle Chess Tour fully deleted from the regulations the reference to the World Championship title. Following this change, players wishing to participate in the 2020 Freestyle Chess Tour are no longer required to sign the waiver note. We on Sports Today had done a video as to why February 3 and 4 were going to be very important in the annals of chess. It was for this development. Now, there is no world championship when you look at freestyle chess. It's just the Freestyle Chess Tour. The events that will be organized in Waisenhaus, the events that will be organized in other cities, that will all come under the Freestyle Chess Tour. It's necessarily not a world championship. So that's why FIDE Freestyle Chess Tour removes World Championship claim from regulations. That's the thing that's been done. However, this has seen the culmination of a lot of bitter words exchanged. And let us make no mistake about it, the bitterness will linger. FIDE may have won this battle at this particular point in time, but the war will continue. If not openly, there will be a guerrilla warfare that will happen when it comes to other events. So, Emil Sutowski, who is the CEO of FIDE, has been very vocal since day one on what freestyle chess is doing and why it is harming the game even more. Because Emil Sutowski is mentioned to sell better the freestyle chess series and to have another official world championship title for Magnus. Now remember, it is Magnus Carlsen who is actually leading this charge to divide the chess world. Sounds a bit too much, no? Or maybe they needed the tag to prove it is the world championship. And to keep making their point that regular classical chess is dead, they needed it. Or was it the ego of people who used to have it always their way? Every single time when you look at it, Magnus Carlsen had his way. In the World Rapid and Blitz Championship, he got his way. When there was a clear-cut rule on the clothing regulations, he got away with it. This inflated the ego of certain stakeholders in freestyle chess that yes, whatever we do, we have the money, we have the clout, and they have a common mindset. The common mindset is regular classical chess is dead. This is where the problem is. And today, luckily, FIDE have emerged victorious in this particular battle. But as usual, Magnus will not be happy. And he has every right to not be happy. Because he led the charge. He wants innovation in chess. His intention was noble. But the way how he went about it was totally wrong. And that's why he mentioned coercion of players, misuse of power, and broken promises. He has released a detailed open letter to FIDE, highlighting their flaws and their discrepancies. What does the open letter say? It's 2 pages long. We couldn't put it out here because it would be too small for you to read. But the 3 major points that Magnus Carlsen has given: accuses FIDE of harassment, putting pressure on players to not sign with FCPC, seeking deadline extension to February 15th. February 4th was dead, but they wanted the deadline to be extended to Feb 15th. On these 2 points, putting pressure on players to not sign with FCPC, he's right in that particular aspect because FIDE's communication was so bad. And Arkady Dvorkovich has acknowledged this. So that is why point number 1, point number 2 is okay. But point number 1 and 3 are okay. But point number 2, that is one thing that FIDE will have to work on. Because if this doesn't work, then you are in for further battles. So the status quo at this point in time is that chess division, the sport is not going to be divided. FCPC will have only tours and events. FIDE are the official designated entity that will host the World Chess Championship. So FCPC have dropped that regulation. but the war will linger on. There will be bitterness. Magnus Carlsen and all the other stakeholders in Jan Henrik Beutner, they will not stay quiet. So it's been stalled for a bit, but the war is going to continue in the coming months and years. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this video. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis.